Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about vaping. I'm seriously so addicted to this thing and I cannot stop. I've been vaping for about like 3 years maybe. But I really started vaping hard when I first moved to California like a year and a half ago. And it's been really bad. Everyone started having these in California, like everyone was smoking the Juuls and stuff, and someone just gave me one for free. And I just started smoking, and I was like, oh, whatever, it's just nicotine. It's like being on the nicotine patch or just any nicotine alternative, like a gum or something. But at least you get the oral fixation of smoking. You have that that reflex of just blowing out of smoke, and that's what I like. But I didn't know it was bad for you. I mean, I knew nicotine was kind of bad, but like I knew that was the addictive thing in a cigarette. But I've just been seeing all these stories. There's a mystery vaping related illness that's spread like all over. There's already 1,000 deaths, and I've seen girls that are my age or younger having their lungs collapse just randomly, and they said they get a CAT scan of their lungs, and the doctors are saying it's like the lungs of like a 70-year-old man. So I don't know, it's really freaking me out, and I just can't stop smoking. I know you guys are gonna be like, just put it down, like why can't you just stop smoking? But I literally can't, and I'm just attached to this thing. Like before I go to an event, if I'm with Joey, if I forget it, I'll have to run back to my place and just grab it. It's seriously so annoying. Like I wasn't so reliant on something. I hate having something controlling my life, and it's like really is. You almost need another addiction for like to quit something. You always need to switch to another addiction. Like people that quit cigarettes use this, and then how do you quit this? You just find something that you can get addicted to. I almost feel like, I don't know. There's not really any good ways to quit vaping because everyone was like, oh, quit cigarettes and start vaping. But how do you quit vaping now? So I really don't know. I just want to shine my light on it, and like I feel like I get the symptoms I have is like, it always freaks me out. I just feel like my lungs are gonna like collapse like randomly, because that's what happens. I guess you just randomly go into like cardiac arrest, and like you could be having a completely normal day, and then it just happens to you. So that's what's weird. And there's already been so many deaths, and there's been photos on Facebook of like girls with breathing tubes and stuff, and it's just like really freaking me out. I go through a pot a day probably. Some days I don't. Some days I really can get through it. I think I do. It does kind of affect me, like in the gym too. And like the main thing is I just can't be without it. I feel weird when it's not in my pocket, or if I'm out and it dies. Like I'm like, okay, I think I need to go home. So it's like I literally like put my whole day behind it's so controlling. Like I feel like this is controlling me. I just wish I can quit somehow. Leave some comments if there's anything if you guys have had any friends that are vaping, or how it affects you, or how you think I should quit. And I don't want to, I heard people if you quit, you just start eating a shitload, you just turn that into another addiction and just start eating and get fat. So if I quit in my next video and I'm really fat, that's what it is. At least I'm doing something. The biggest thing I think that scares me is no one knows what it does to you. Like the long-term effects of juuling, nobody knows. Like cigarettes, when they first came out, no one knew they were bad for you. They were giving them to their kids, and they just didn't know long-term side effects. And really, the only bad part of cigarettes is the long-term side effects. And it's just scary because we'll never know the long-term side effects until our generation is older. So it could be just as worse or even worse than cigarettes itself. So that's what always scares me. But hopefully, maybe there's not. It's not as bad. Like the cancer thing was horrible, and that whole generation was smoking so much, and there was so many deaths. But hopefully we're not, because I feel like it's almost worse because it's so easy to smoke everywhere. You can just smoke it inside the grocery store, inside my house. It doesn't it's just kind of like water vapor. It just disintegrates. It's so easy to get away with. Kids are probably just smoking it. I've seen articles about them just smoking it in the bathrooms, or even in class when the teacher just walked out of the room. It's just so easy, and it's just so easy to get. I just think it's actually going to be a huge price. It is right now, but it's just how is it now? How are we going to regulate it? It's too easy to get. So I actually don't know a solution. So I just want to, and this whole mystery vaping related lung disease is like really freaking me out too. It's just the whole mystery of the unknown of this is freaking me out. Okay, so I'm gonna really try to quit this. In my next videos, you'll see I'll give you updates on this. I'm gonna really try to quit the Juul, but I think I'm just gonna cut back because I don't want to go cold turkey. But I'm gonna really, and definitely leave comments to help if you have any suggestions of how to quit. I don't have that many side effects, but that's what's scary. It's just like, it's so easy, and it feels like nothing is actually wrong with me, to be honest. Like, I'm like vaping, and it's actually like, the only thing is all this money I'm spending on it, and now it's just, it is so bad for you, but it's just like, I don't realize it, and then I feel like I'm not going to realize it until something really bad happens, and that's what's scary. But just subscribe to my channel, click the bell notifications, I'll keep you updated, and I'll keep you updated about some other topics. I'll talk about a bunch of other stuff on my channel. And please guys, do not give me so much hate for vaping, like I'm really trying to quit. So any hate I'm gonna get is gonna be really annoying, because I just hope you guys understand that it is really like seriously addicting. Like I want to stop, and I'm gonna try, so just calm down if you're gonna try to kill me. For vaping. I know I'm just gonna hit all, there's gonna be a million comments of just like, oh my god, it's so bad for you, Ben. But whatever, I'm just being honest, and I'm gonna try. So unless you have like some way of benefiting it, I'll still comment, I don't care. Even if it's just that. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Bye.